morning and welcome to day 6 of Vlogmas. My name is Davina and this is Little Workroom Crafts. Okay, so Glenn and I have done the trimming up. Well, we put a tree up anyway. But what I thought I would do is I'm going to take you around the room and show you, because most of it is made. I will say it's either crocheted, stitched, or there's quilting, you name it, it's in here, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you around, try and explain little bits of what it's all done, and then later on, after I've had my cup of tea, because I've just got out the bath, I'm going to go upstairs and finish off my sewing. So I'll be back in a minute. Okay then, right, on the rocking chair, as you see, I have my 2 Christmas crochet cushions. Here's the Santa, and I crocheted the hat shape. These are all woolly bits that are attached. He's got his little face, but every one of these, every one of these are separate and sewn on. And I just got 2 brass rings in with a bit of wire, because he don't look much like that, I thought. And I made him a pair of glasses because I thought he needed a pair of spectacles. This one here is obviously the same stitch of crocheted background. These are just little circles that I all just sewed together. Did a little trunk and a bucket, and then put little buttons. And this one has got it shouldn't be there. This one has got a back on it as well, where this one, the back of this one, I did applique onto some Christmas fabric. So they come out every year on the rocking chair. Okay, let's go over here. This is my table runner that I'd made last year. It's just a piece of cotton, tartan cotton that I sewed. And there are my 2 cross stitches that you've seen on my podcast. Okay, let's go over to the tree. We have a little tree. As I say, there's only 2 of us here, so it's our little tree. And there's the star on top. Okay then, so where do we start with this? Oh, this one isn't made, but you can see I love moose. I just adore the creatures. I think they're lovely. I really do. This bauble here I crocheted. This must have been years ago. I crocheted that round a polystyrene, which I don't like now. I'd stuff it now. Him here, his little robin is crocheted. Let's have a look. Oh, he's from, is it the Knitting Shed? He was from a show, and it was a kit, and you got the wooden bit and the all the little accessories, and then you knitted his jumper. That was so much fun. And since I've brought that, they've got some new ones out, so I think they've actually got a reindeer as well. So next show I go to, I'm gonna have to pick some of them up. Down here, now I did this years ago, is a little cross stitch. Here is I said mine is rainbow, my tree skirt. I just fold it in half. Now these I made a long time ago, and they are patchwork crackers. There's 2, obviously, one for me and Glenn. And rather than buying crackers every year, put something in there. I know you don't have the bang, but you can make your own bang. But you can put your own gift in it, and then you unwrap them. Because look, you can and then you untie them and unwrap them, and then there's a toilet roll, and then you give the person the gift. They get the gift, and then yeah. So there's mine. There's Glenn's. This is mine. So rather than having the wastage of crackers, but say yeah, I've made them years ago. Is there anything else on here? This one up here, I'll try and go slowly for you. The little felted snowman up there. When I'm at work every year, Debbie and we do a charity event for, we pick a certain charity every year. Now this one I think was for Great Ormond Street, or was it the year before when we did another one? I can't remember. Anyway, we do a known charity. No, actually this was for the children's cancer, because what we did is we got a Christmas tree and asked if our customers would make a Christmas decoration, donate it, and then one Saturday before Christmas you could buy as many decorations off it, and then all the money went to the children's charity. And I got this little, because I had my eye on him when he was donated, he's felted. I think it was Debbie's sister that made him, I'm not 100% sure, but I just think he's so cute, and I don't want to hang him, so I like him to sit there at the top underneath the star. I think that's that. So we've really got a little tree. So yeah, Prairie Schooler 2019 is our stocking hangers. Now that's Glenn's. This one is mine. Obviously he's knitting his stocking. Right, so how are we doing? I think that's it for this part. Hang on, I'll be back in a moment. Now this here I made a couple of years ago, and I did actually make one for work as well. Now why I've left it down, it will hang up underneath this here. We always hang it there, but I've left it down on purpose so I can actually explain to you how I made it. Now all these are just scraps of felt, and in there as well is just the normal, you know, the cheap dress, what they call dress net, what you use for tutus and stuff like that. And it's actually a round wreath that you can buy, one of the polystyrene ones. And what I did is I made the little snowman, and these are buttons that I just glued on. And this was a it's like a fun felt, but it had glitter on it, so I cut all them out and glued them on afterwards. But to actually make this wreath, I just got some normal PVA glue, random sizes, and I used my pinking rotary cutter, so you could use pinking shears, or just don't, you know, you could just use it straight. It doesn't have to be pinking. And I just did random size squares and rectangles, got a what's it called, chopstick or something, like an old knitting needle, but you don't want anything sharp. It's hard to explain, otherwise it will go through the felt. So you wrap the felt onto the end of your chopstick or whatever, dip it in, because you tip the glue onto a dish lid or something, dip it into it and then pop it in and just stick it into the ring. So all those have actually been, I don't know if you can see if you can see it. Here, look, it's a good example. Move your finger, Vina. See, look, that actually is stabbed into with glue on the end. So I covered it all the way round, all of the inside, as I say, and there's pieces of net. You could use anything. You could use chiffons. You know, if you wanted a gold one, you could use some really glittery fabrics. It doesn't have to be felt, just as long as it covers it. So, and I did the little watchamajig gingerbread man to decorate him. I just had them poinsettia buttons in stash. There they are. As I say, made that. And then this was I put pins in there with a bit of glue, and then it hangs there. So it's such an easy project to make, and it was such a lot of fun. And it is one of those, you know, that you can actually leave, you know, start and leave. You know, it's not as if you're going to get it done in a day, I'd say. You know, I don't think I did. It took me a couple of days, you know, to get it all cut out and so on. But it's so much fun. Okay then, right, so I'm going to have my cup of tea, and then we'll go upstairs. I'll be back soon. Okay, right, we're upstairs now. I've taken the pumpkin down from the door of my workroom, and now we have 4 little robins. Now this one I made a few years ago, and I've hand appliqued, it's bonded applique it's called, and you blanket stitch around the outside using 2 threads of DMC or anchor or something like that. And I thought I'd lost him. I hunted everywhere in the room, and we found him upstairs with the Christmas stuff, which is probably where he should have been anyway. Oh dear. But yeah, there is him on the door. Okay, so here we are, we're up in the workroom. As you can see, look, I've put something on flow. Not quite what I had in mind. She's wearing antlers. So there you go. Righty ho, it's nice and bright today. It's chilly, but it's nice and bright. Right, so now we'll go on to the Advents, shall we? Right, so day 6, this is the fabric one. Let's see what I've got today. I've got my little pile. Oh, goodness me. Got my little pile over there. Oh, look, cats. Oh, my favourite. Oh, that is so nice. Oh. Oh, look, they actually got Christmas hats on. That one's got baubles around his neck. They've got a little hat there, look. Got reindeer antlers. Oh, that is so cool. Oh, thank you. This is number 6. Or is that? Oh, have I picked up number 9? No, it's number 6. Yeah, I'm sure it's number 6. This is the yarn swap I did. Oh, what we got today. Oh, another hot chocolate, a coin, which I'll be having later. What's this? This one is Rainbow Cloud. Oh my gosh, that is beautiful. Wow, look at all the colours in there. And it's Rainbow Cloud Evergreen, and the little stitch marker is a little snowman. Oh, no, it's not. I tell a lie. I need to get my eyes tested again, I think. It's a little bird. No, it is a snowman. Yes, it is. I was right. It is a snowman. Silly woman. Ain't I? But oh, that is beautiful. Gosh, the colours in that. Look at the colours. That is absolutely beautiful. Oh, thank you. Right then, so I've got to pack up an order because I got an order last night from the shop. I'll do that so it's posted off first thing tomorrow morning. Get all that done now. I want to finish off my bag, and I've got to make some DPN cozies and notions pouch for it as well. I don't know if I'll get all that done today, but I'd like to get it all done before I cast my socks on tomorrow when my needles arrive, so we'll see what happens. Okay then, right, yeah, so I'm going to get all the jobs done before lunch. Gosh, I don't know about that, but I'll try, and I'll be back later. Okay then, right, it's the afternoon. It is 20 to 2 actually. I have finished all my sewing. So I've got everything ready for tomorrow. All I've got to do is wait for the needles to arrive. Oh, excuse me. I've come upstairs basically because he's downstairs watching The Simpsons. So I thought I'd bring you up here and finish off today up here. Just going to quickly show you what I did actually end up making. And I am pleased with what I've done. So what I'm planning on doing is, obviously next year, not now, not in December, I'll be doing these in sets for my shop, but I don't, you know, this is Christmas, I don't want to mention the shop. But yeah, I just thought I'd show you what I've made over the past couple of days. So this is the bag, and what I've done is I've actually curled up the corners rather than cutting them off and throwing them in the bin. So I've curled them up and put a little button there, and it's one with a handle and a drawstring. Now mine, I don't put pockets in mine because I don't normally use pockets, to be honest. So the inside has got a heavyweight calico in it, but there is also, as you see yesterday, it's also got a wadding in it as well. And inside, all ready for tomorrow for the cast on, so you'll see all this again tomorrow. I just won't talk about it. I have got a little notions pouch or stitch marker pouch for the bag. So I've got my two new ones from Chapel View Crafts, and I've chosen these two out of that Alison has made me out of my yarn swap. So I've got the little Christmas tree and little Rudolph, so they'll go in there. These will be for when I get to the heel, so they've gone in there. So that is that in the bag. And oh, you see that has got Laura Ingalls running around on the fabric. And then the two DPNs is I've got chosen the red cabin, and on the back is the wheat, and then on the inside is the same fabric as the base and the tie bit at the top. So that's one. And then the second one is the blue with the little house on the prairie writing, same wheat on the back and the same inside to match. So that is my complete set waiting. So tomorrow what I'm going to do is I'll print off the pattern, and then I'll bring you up here and we'll choose what yarn. And then as soon as the needles arrive, I'll be casting on. So there is the little bag. That's why I've just put that down. And there is the little bag that I've made, and the set. So as I say, is a drawstring, so it pulls up like that if needed. So it's a win-win really, because if we go out anywhere when we're allowed in the future, it's one that I can put everything in. And then say if we go to Barbara's day out or things like that, or even a show, you know, because we all take a knit in, don't we? And there's all the Laura Ingalls fabric. Anyway, so that's what I've been doing over the past couple of days. Well, past couple of mornings really, isn't it? Okay then, right, so that is it for the 6th. And yeah, I'll be back again tomorrow. So hopefully they're supposed to arrive, so fingers crossed they will. So after this I'm going to go down and probably do a bit of my knitting, because get my cardigan finished, and I'll see you all tomorrow. So stay safe, take care, happy crafting, bye.